Hello, it's Matt and welcome to Collaboration Coach. This time we're going to use Microsoft Lists to create a simple list of events and then add a calendar view, which is a new feature that's just been added to Microsoft Lists. To create the list, I'm going to the app launcher and I'm going to choose Microsoft Lists. I'll choose New List from the top and then I'm going to create a blank list. This will allow me to create all the columns from scratch. I'm going to call it Leadership Events and I'll choose a color and an icon. Then I'm going to choose where to save it to. I want to save this list in my Leadership SharePoint site. If I drop this menu down, it will show me all the SharePoint sites that I have access to, and I'm going to choose Leadership, and then I choose Create. Now I can see my list and I can create some columns. But the first thing I'm going to do is rename the title column to Event. I just come to where it says Title, choose the drop down, Column Settings, and then Rename. Then I type Event and save. Now I'm going to create a column called Date. I press the Add Column button and then I choose the Date and Time option from the drop down. In the Create Column window, I'm going to name the column Date and then Save. Next, I'll make a new column called Location. I'll choose Add Column again, and from the drop down, choose Location. And I'll name my new column Location and then choose Save. Next, I'm going to add some data. So to create my first item, I'm going to press the New button. Then I'll add the event name, the date, and the location and press Save. I'm going to use the grid view now to paste in a couple more items. So I choose Edit in Grid View, and then in the row beneath the one I just created, I click in and then paste in my values. Then I choose Exit Grid View. Now I'm going to create that calendar view. I go up to the View menu where it says All Items and I drop that down. Then I choose Create New View. Now I have to name the view and I'm going to call it Schedule. Then I choose Calendar where it says Show As. The start and end dates need to be set by the date column in my list, so I make sure that the date is chosen for both. I'm going to leave Make This a Public View checked, so I make sure that everyone who uses the list can see this view. Now I just choose Create. Now you can see the calendar view, and we've got the calendar on the left and something called the Events pane on the right. And that shows you all the events for the day you've selected. I can click on the different days in the calendar and that will change what I see in the pane. And the pane is collapsible so I can move it out the way if I want to. And over here you can use the arrows to move backwards and forwards in time. And there's also a month picker. I can open up the events by clicking on them. And here I can see more detail. I can edit them and I can also add a comment as well if I want. You can also add new items straight from the calendar too. So anytime I want, I can switch back to the list view. I just go up to the View menu, drop it down and choose All Items again. And if I want to set the calendar view as the default, so it just appears every time I open it, I just choose the Schedule view again, and then choose Set Current View as Default. So there you have a gallery list of events with a calendar view. So thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time.